Is the Electoral College still relevant? It depends on who you ask.
Get rid of the Electoral College.
We're going to be forgotten people.
I think it needs to be eliminated. I'd like to see us move beyond it, yes.
The Electoral College is different. I would rather have the popular vote because to me, it's much easier.
The flames of discontent were fanned by Hillary Clinton's loss in the 2016 presidential election, despite winning the popular vote. But criticism of the Electoral College has been around far longer than that, and so has an initiative to fix it. Enter the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact, an effort born in 2006 to move the country toward electing the National Popular Vote winner as president. The movement points to 5 past elections, where the National Popular Vote winner lost in the Electoral College system, as reasons to replace it with what they call a more democratic system.
We're interested in reforming the way the president is elected so that every person in the United States will be politically relevant in every presidential election.
But because the Electoral College is enshrined in the Constitution, it's near impossible to do away with entirely. Constitutional amendments have been attempted, but getting 2/3 of Congress to vote for such an amendment has proved insurmountable in the past, much less getting the necessary states to ratify it. So the National Popular Vote Interstate Compact is taking a state-by-state approach to try to change the way it works. The Electoral College allocates 538 electors between the 50 states and DC based on their congressional representation. But the Constitution leaves it up to the states to decide how they appoint their electors. Nearly all states have passed winner-take-all laws, mandating that all of a state's electors go to the presidential candidate who gets the most votes in that state. The National Popular Vote movement's proponents think that getting rid of these state winner-take-all laws would even the electoral playing field. As it is now, so-called battleground states draw the majority of candidates' campaign efforts, while solidly blue or red states are often ignored during the general election. Voters overseas in U.S. territories have no representation, and smaller states get more electoral votes per person than big states. For instance, a single vote in Wyoming weighs more than 3 times more than a vote in California, due to the way Electoral College votes are allocated. Electoral College critics say they worry that these side effects depress voter turnout and decrease confidence in elections. They're pushing for states to join the compact and pass new laws that allocate the state's electors to the National Popular Vote winner, instead of the state popular vote winner. Those laws wouldn't go into effect until a group of states with a majority of Electoral College votes, so at least 270, have signed on. Electoral College proponents have criticized the National Popular Vote movement as unconstitutional and as a liberal reaction to President Trump's election.
So it seems to me that if we want to do something differently, we ought to amend the Constitution to do that.
It looks like there may be some sore losers and people who are just unhappy with what's happening.
It's about Democrats that can't accept the outcome of the election. It's about delegitimizing the American system.
It is largely Democratic states that have joined the movement so far, like California, New York, and Illinois. But a growing number of legislators in swing states have made headway too, like Colorado and New Mexico. But while the compact is gaining momentum, it has yet to cross the 270 electoral vote threshold, meaning it's more than likely that the Electoral College and all its quirks will still be in place for 2020.